There is nowhere on Earth like Malta. Alright, this is definitely getting a bit adventurous. What the heck am I doing? Oh boy. Backing out of here is not going to be fun if I can't turn around. I'm hoping to God there's a turnaround up ahead. So, across there was the interesting larger buildings. If I can at least just get to a good point to be able to walk over there, I can probably just hike to it. There are trails going through the landscapes here. Okay, what's happening? I better not have to back up. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna bump. Crap. Oh geez Louise, what am I doing? Okay, I think that it's time to turn it around here. All right, got it turned around and parked enough off the road in case another car comes along, and there's a trail going in the exact correct direction towards that hill. Let's see if we can get up there. The adventure begins. Look at this. Nice paths going through the fields towards some kind of mysterious ancient architectural wonder, we can hope. There, some sort of a little stone shack type of a thing, but there was something else a lot more impressive, so it seemed. This is some cool hiking. Nobody else out here, but remnants of history all over the place. Various phases, of course, the rock walls, the random structures, the trails themselves, obviously made by people, old village trails, I assume. What is that? Let's take a look. So what was this intended for? Huh. Nothing too important. Okay. Haven't seen the larger building yet, but should be around the corner. I saw it from the road right down there. And boom! That thing on the corner. What is that? Getting a better look at it. Oh boy, but it is not as accessible as I thought because there's a big canyon in the way. Oh no. I should have accessed it from down there. I was thinking about it. Well, let's see what it looks like down the mountain here. And then there is something else. Look at that. Another cool tower. I'm thinking that I'm going to skip trying to get down. Well, let's see how far down you have to go to get over there. Another tower down there. All right, let's see if it's reasonable to get across there. Yes, I think so. All right. I just love those towers on the cliff. Something so dramatic and evocative about them. Partly just imagining some guard whose job it was for who knows how many years to sit in a tower like that with none of this stuff around. I mean, some farmers' homes or whatever, but probably pretty much by himself or with another guard or whatever, just sitting there watching for pirates. And out there, that must be Comino, the stark cliffs. And here we have a very nice bay and beach. Abandoned, probably 20th century building there. Wow. You don't get views like this many places in the world, just so surreal. All the varied types of landscapes you're seeing from one vantage point. I can see people hiking there up to that plateau, and we should get a better look at that big building. There you go. So what era is that with those stone blocks? That ain't 20th century, I don't think. Could be wrong, but definitely looks like 19th, 18th century, some kind of a fort. I wonder if this could be where the guard lived. There's the tower. We have a date. 1984. But seriously, they weren't building buildings like this in the 20th century, right? I don't know, maybe it could be 20th century, but definitely seems older than that. Not a big building, so definitely seems like something intended to be well fortified. I mean, you know, for the size of it, something very sturdy and yet small, so, you know, maybe some sort of a residence. Intended to be protected from those pesky pirates. And then you can see different colored rock here, so it must have been built at a different time. Actually, here it is now the same color. Maybe built at the same time. Wow. That is an unreal sight there. It would have been a lot easier to have driven right there and then just walk up this hill, but a great day for a hike. Very, very tempted to go see that, go see that, go see that. But I have a whole bunch of other things that I intended to see for today that I haven't gotten to yet. So I think we can imagine what it's like inside there, what that looks like closer up. I'm sure it's a cool view from up there, but I think that I will go to the other tower that we saw over there. Because what I am intending to see next is going to blow all of this away as far as ancient history. Guess what I just realized? I've done that hike already. I was here the last time in 2019 and I went to that restaurant. And then hiked along here, and I remember very specifically both doing that hike and going around the backside, and then you go through like a little cave and it's all kind of jumbled rocks. And then I forget if I got on top of there, but then I went down those like weird kind of curved folded slopes going down to the left and into the other beach over there. So I'm kind of glad now that I didn't decide to do the hike and then probably realize along the way that I'd already done it before. I mean, not that that would be a big deal, but considering that I have many more places to see. We've seen 3 different places so far, and only one of them I actually knew about at the beginning of the day and intended to go to, the Popeye village. The other 2 were just random sightings, and so there's a whole lot more to see, including some very, very, very mysterious phenomenon. I will wait until we get there and hope that it's actually open and I can see it and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, there is some really cool stuff to see ahead. And another absolutely epic bay here. Look at that. I remember being down on that little point there going for a swim. It was July, I think. Late July, early August. It was nice and hot. Okay, let's get up to the tower. It's a different kind of rock from the other building over there. But in a way, it does kind of make sense that that could have been where the guards lived. When you have the tower there, the tower here, that building is like halfway between the two, so easy walk from home to the guard tower for work. I'm assuming this is too small to really live in. I mean, I guess you could. Hey, too bad. Oh, it would be cool to get up in there. You can see the open space. And a very interesting image up there of a double-headed dragon, it looks like, with shields. You know, that is something obviously 18th century, 17th century, something like that. This does seem older than those other buildings over there, just looking at them. Okay, well, time to head back to the car that way. There is so much more to explore here. That looks like an absolutely incredible hike wandering through there. But that will have to be an adventure for another time. Let's get back to the car and cruise. And what the heck is that? Let's try to find out. And guess what? Talking about history, Roman baths. I was talking about 19th century, 18th century Roman baths means close to 2,000 years old, maybe more. I had seen the sign and then just forgot about it once I was out there and never saw any other signs about it or other ways that I could have gone. It's obviously down there, but either I missed it or something we saw was related to that. Probably not much left, but there you go. Some seriously old history here in Malta, and it gets much, much older than that. As you can see, driving on the opposite side of the car and the road, the tricky part is the stick shift. If it was automatic, it's a lot easier, especially dealing with roundabouts and all the little roads. All right, time to put the camera away and pay attention. Look at that cool old bus. Plejna Bay, so look at those words, Limgar. I think that is the second bay that I showed. I rented a car the last time as well, and so I probably drove out there. So, there's the tower. And I think that I probably saw that the last time as well, but it is really spectacular. Let's go look at it. Are we ever going to get to the places that I intended to get to today with all these distractions? Just wanted to give a taste of a typical town here in Malta. Even in the towns, old stone buildings. But I can't figure out how to get over towards that domed building. Everything blocked off. Gotta be a way. Tahagrat temples. There's the basilica up there. This is where I started one of my videos the last time in Malta. Let's just take a quick look because there isn't that much to see. I forget how old it is, but I believe it is like 5,000 or 6,000 years old. (3600 to 2500 BC). So you got to add 2,000 onto that, so 4,500 to 5,600 years old. Just a pile of rocks basically and a pillar. Hello, how much is it?
What?
To see the site?
Here we don't sell tickets, but here in Mjar they're available opposite the church. There's a restaurant named Milbari.
Okay.
So 5-6 euros, something like that.
Yes, okay, I saw the basilica, the church there.
Yes, opposite the church there's a restaurant named Milbari. Inside the restaurant they sell tickets.
Okay, great, thank you.
Welcome.
Look at that. Quite a magnificent structure. Gas station. Looks like it might be closed, unfortunately. I forget if I was able to go inside the last time. I think so. And as you can imagine, it is quite spectacular. (1912).